Dating isn't just about finding someone to love, it's a test of how well you know yourself. You can't succeed with others until you've mastered your relationship with yourself. You need a clear understanding of who you are and what you're worth. Dating will expose exactly where you stand on both counts. It reveals your judgment and your self-worth in ways nothing else can. Get right with yourself first. Everything else follows from there. What does it really mean to love yourself first? Simple. You can't spot quality in others until you're solid in yourself. Your ability to recognize what's genuinely good, kind, and worth pursuing in another person is directly tied to how clearly you see your own worth. If you're fractured inside, if you're unsure of who you are and what you bring to the table, you'll mistake red flags for quirks and toxicity for passion. You'll be blind to what matters because you haven't done the internal work to know what you actually need. Self-doubt will sabotage you at every turn. It'll whisper that you should be grateful for attention from anyone, that you're lucky someone showed up at all. You need unshakable clarity about what you deserve, not arrogance, but a grounded, honest understanding of your value. Without that foundation, you'll settle for scraps when you deserve a feast, or you'll completely fall apart at the first rejection because you'll take it as confirmation of every insecurity you've ever had about yourself. When you genuinely know your value, everything changes. You can identify who's actually worth your time and energy, and who's just filling space. You can judge accurately who deserves access to you, and who should be kept at the gate. And you can handle rejection without crumbling, because you understand it's about fit, not worth. Dating will beat you down. It's designed to test you, to expose every crack in your armor, to make you question everything about yourself. That's why self-love isn't some optional luxury or feel-good concept, it's your armor. It's what protects you when the process tries to convince you that you're not enough. Master these principles before you step into the arena. They're not just guidelines, they're survival tools. They'll keep you steady, keep you sane, and keep you moving forward when everything else around you is chaos and confusion. They take forever to reply. Walk away. When someone consistently leaves you waiting hours or days for a response, they're telling you exactly where you rank in their priorities. Don't make excuses for them. Don't rationalize that they're just busy or not good with phones. Everyone makes time for what matters to them. If they're not making time for you early on when they should be most interested, it's only going to get worse. Cut your losses and move on. You feel obligated but uncomfortable? Walk away. That pit in your stomach, that nagging sense that something's off, even though you can't articulate why, that's your instinct trying to protect you. Listen to it. You don't owe anyone your time or energy just because they're interested or because you've already invested a few dates. Obligation without genuine desire is a recipe for resentment and wasted years. They make you feel ashamed or afraid. Walk away immediately. This isn't negotiable. Anyone who diminishes you, criticizes you in ways that feel cutting rather than constructive, or makes you feel like you need to walk on eggshells is showing you who they are. Believe them. No amount of charm or potential excuses. This. Your peace matters more than any relationship. You're forcing it because they look good on paper. Walk away. So they have the right job, the right education, the right background, but when you're actually with them, you feel nothing, or worse, you feel drained. Stop trying to convince yourself that logic should override what your gut knows. Chemistry and genuine connection can't be manufactured through a checklist. You're building a life, not filling a position on a resume. Kill the scarcity mindset. This is the poison that makes you settle, makes you cling to mediocrity, makes you tolerate disrespect. There are always more people out there, always. The pool refills constantly with new possibilities, new connections, new chances. Your entire situation can flip overnight. One conversation, one introduction, one unexpected encounter can change everything. Stop acting like this person in front of you is your last opportunity. They're not. Wait as long as it takes. Rushing into something subpar because you're tired of searching is how you end up in a relationship that slowly suffocates you. Patience isn't passive, it's strategic. It's you refusing to compromise on what you know you need just because the process is hard. State what you want up front. Be clear about your intentions, your values, your non-negotiables. Lay it all out early. If that scares them off, good, you just fast-track the inevitable. They would have run eventually anyway, except now you've saved yourself months or years of investment. The right person won't be scared by your clarity. They'll be relieved by it. Stop running from people who treat you well. If someone's consistent, kind, genuinely interested, and emotionally available, don't sabotage it because it feels too easy or because you're conditioned to chaos. Real love shouldn't feel like a constant battle. Stop mistaking dysfunction for passion. Stop chasing people who ignore you. If you're always the one initiating, always the one trying to maintain the connection, always wondering where you stand, you already have your answer. They're not interested enough. Don't humiliate yourself by continuing to pursue someone who's shown you through their actions that you're an option, not a priority. Most people won't want you. Accept it. This isn't an insult, it's mathematics and compatibility. You're not for everyone, and most people aren't for you either. That's how it's supposed to work. You're looking for specific alignment, not universal appeal. Stop taking every rejection as evidence that something's wrong with you. That's reality. It's not fair, it's not always comfortable, but it's the truth. Deal with it and move forward. Wallowing in rejection or bitterness keeps you stuck. Acceptance gives you power to keep going. You're going to encounter a million perplexing ways one person can fall short of what you need. That's not you being picky, that's you doing the work. You're interviewing for the single most important position in your life. You have a specific, legitimate vision of what happiness looks like for you. You have no choice but to be demanding. This matters too much to compromise. But remember, you only need to get lucky once. You're filling one critical seat, not a bus full of mediocre options. If an ex is haunting you, making you think it could have been better with them, stop. It couldn't have been, or you wouldn't be here now. Don't sabotage your present by romanticizing your past. Your exes became exes for real, solid reasons. Accept that and move on. Don't waste energy being jealous of the married and settled. Life has a way of evening the score. Everyone eventually drinks from the same cup of suffering. Their turn is coming, or has already come, in ways you can't see. Stay sharp for a specific type. The people pleasers, the polite cowards, the shapeshifters who smile while wasting months of your time because they're too scared to be honest. Their disinterest wears a friendly mask, and they'll drain you dry with their fear of seeming rude or unkind. Spot them early. Cut them loose fast. Some people are genuinely unwell. Mental illness affects a significant portion of the population. Be ready for it. No matter how promising someone seems, assume nothing. You won't know who they really are for a long time. Kill your premature enthusiasm before it costs you later. Make this your mantra every time hope sparks. I don't know yet. Attraction matters. Don't apologize for it. This isn't friendship. Physical chemistry is a legitimate requirement. When it's absent, acknowledge it and move on without guilt or shame. Don't sleep with them too soon. Sex creates obligations and emotional entanglement that become exhausting to untangle later. Let physical intimacy be the reward for emotional certainty, not a tool to force a connection that isn't there. You're building something real. There's plenty of time for sex. Once you're sure, be patient, be disciplined, protect yourself, take regular breaks. These auditions are brutal. You're right to feel exhausted and tearful sometimes. It's devastating to write and delete endless scripts for futures that never materialize. It's painful to keep realizing how far you still are from finding home. Find one trusted, level-headed friend who can talk you down when you start losing perspective and spiraling into madness. Pay attention to what actually matters, not just whether you're attracted. Are their minds rich and interesting? Do they make you sharper than you are alone? Do you genuinely want to know what they think? You might be sitting across from them for 7,000 more dinners. Choose carefully. Walk away from any non-reciprocal situation. They're either viscerally excited about you, or you move on. Never beg, never coax. Never drag the unwilling across the finish line. Expect countless rejections. Don't let them mean more than they do. They're not referendums on your worth or proof of every past failure. They're simply misalignment. Nothing more. Except that you could be alone forever if necessary. That outcome is infinitely better than settling for someone who's merely good enough. Solitude preserves hope. Compromise destroys it. Stay alone until you find what's real. Let this take as long as it takes. If you're still searching next year or the year after, so be it. Dating is brutal. You'll want to surrender. You'll be tempted to settle for less. That's normal. But the more solid you are in yourself, the easier it becomes to hold on to one critical truth as you walk away from another disappointing night. You're not unlovable. You just haven't found the right person yet. Stay the course and subscribe if this helped.